Day, and also some of the takeaways you've taken from him, if you're able to share any from spending time with him in the Keys and today and any other time.
He did, yeah. We had him speak to the team. He wanted to speak to the team, wanted to come watch him practice, and he was great. And ironically, his message was really on point with what our messaging has been all throughout training camp, which has been fantastic. And as far as the stories of sharing what he said today and what he said in the Keys, that's for us. But I think it was. I know for me personally, it was hard not to be excited to listen to him talk.
Did he help drive home the point of the rivalry for these young kids?
I'm sorry?
Team? Did he help drive home the point of this rivalry, the magnitude?
You know what I think he did is that he drove home the point of what it means to play for the Miami Hurricanes, and how to prepare for games like this. Because I'm sure that they feel the same way. We're more concerned about us than them, and how to be mentally prepared for that type of setting.
Beyond the players, what did that do for you? Having a national champion and Super Bowl champion coach, talk to you as well.
I mean, we're all like kids in a candy store. I mean, the guys won a national championship and 2 Super Bowls, and again, the way he can recall stories, he shared a story, in the past, and we all ate it up.
You mentioned being at that 31-4 game. Just what do you kind of remember from like the atmosphere, the environment, kind of everything, just the crowd and all that kind of stuff from that game?
Yeah, I remember it was one of those days where the OB was packed. Obviously Florida had a lot of people there. I remember I was sitting on the south side of the stadium, kind of low towards middle field, and I remember the weird confusion that we gave up 2 safeties on snaps going over the punter's head. I remember Randy Shannon with a pick 6 that day. I mean, I would say those were. I remember it was an early in the season. It was sunny out, hot, and the place was electric.
Similar to Saturday.
Yeah, some won't be out for the whole time, but yeah, it'll be electric.
Manny, have you moved anyone to corner since Nigel Bethel left, and any last-minute switches of players to linebacker last couple of weeks?
No, we're good. We've been rolling with who we have.
And any backup QB resolution? Do you know who it is yet?
We kind of wanted to go after today's practice and look at what Tate and Nkosi did, and so we'll know tomorrow, Thursday practice, the 2 will get the most of the reps.
You and Dan's history together, does that help give any insight into what this game might be? I know it's a lot of years down the road. Just knowing Dan over the years,
right?
His system.
Oh, Mullen. We got a Dan too.
Yeah,
I was like, okay.
Sorry about that, Mullen.
Yeah.
But that history, does that help give you any insight going into this game?
The insight I have is that I know his team will be well prepared. I know they'll be in great condition. I know they'll play extremely hard. I know we're well prepared. I know we're very well conditioned. We need to go play very hard. They've got 13 games of last year's season, putting that on tape. This is game 1 for us, so we've got to be able to match their intensity, and then everything else has a chance to factor in.
With these 2 type of defenses, very strong. Do you envision this kind of being a gritty game as far as whoever dominates on the defensive side of the ball ends up walking out with the win?
Well, each defense has to reestablish a 2019 version, right? You don't get credit for what you did a year ago, but I know there'll be a paramount on explosive plays, which will come down to tackling, assignment errors, things like that. And then field position. And the 2 things that dictate field position are special teams, which in openers are always of paramount importance, and turnovers, right? Because I think either of these offenses that can benefit from playing on a short field will have a massive advantage.
Last year, this team went into some of the big kickoff type game. Different circumstances, the number 8 team in the country, now kind of the underdog in this game. Is there a difference in the hunger level or the approach for this team this year going into this game?
I would say there's a difference in the approach. I mean, we approach everything a little bit differently now, but again, right now we're just focused on our performance, and more than anything, I mentioned this many times, our ability to handle adversity. I want to find out, can we handle adversity?
Not that you seem to run your offense as the one for the last 10 days, whatever it's been. You feeling pretty good about how that's going right now, or is still some work to be done, or is it too late to go?
Well, there's never not going to be work to be done. You know what I mean? For our guy, their guy, every guy in college football still has some work to be done. But no, we're very confident. The team is very confident in Jaron. All the reasons why we picked him, he still shows all those attributes. And the fact that now, since that day, we've been now really game planning for 2 weeks and being able to run the same stuff again and again and again that's going to feature in Orlando, I think has not just helped him, but everybody on offense.
A couple more, guys.
Players have said he's really taking command of the offense. What have you seen?
Well, yeah, of course. And just it's the natural thing of having the confidence of the coaching staff and the team to know that you're the guy, right? Which is why we made the decision. It's why we made it public, because we just felt that would that far more superseded any value in a surprise on Saturday.
We did see Tate in a white jersey. Is he receptive to the idea of helping out in ways other than playing quarterback?
Yeah, I mean, it's like anybody else we have. Anybody will help by doing anything that's available. So yeah.
And is there some signs? I know tackling in practice is going to tough to replicate for games, but are there signs of being able to stop the run effectively? Are you seeing signs? Because at times last year it was an issue in losses. Are you seeing positive signs that it won't be that you'll be good on Saturday?
An issue in our losses? You're talking about?
Stopping the run.
I mean, I can think about the Wisconsin game where we didn't really come to play, but I'm not really sure on from that. I mean, just by every metric, I'm not sure what metric you'd say we weren't a very good run defense a year ago. I mean, we were like top 10 and stuff like that in yards per attempt. I mean, obviously that's where our defense begins, is with our run defense. I think the issue on opening games is going to be the tackling. They've got running backs that are very difficult to tackle, and you got to do a good job. You got to get a lot of hats to the ball to get these guys on the ground.
Great. Thanks,
Still not
everybody.
expecting any suspensions?